Hey guys, this is Nick. Welcome to my channel, my video babies. This video here is totally different. Usually if you watch my videos, I'm hyped. I will say, hey guys, this is Nick. Welcome to my channel, my video babies. I am back with another hit banger. And I will tell you guys what I'm about to react to. But this is not a reaction video. This is a movie review. So my intro is going to be a little bit different. Now, y'all already seen that title down below what I'm about to review. The Crow, starring Bill Skarsgård. To some of you guys who don't know who Bill Skarsgård is, he is the guy who played Pennywise the Clown. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, big time spoilers. I'm going to blur it out and just say how I feel about the movie. If you don't want to hear the spoilers, you would like to go to in the theaters and watch this by yourselves, go ahead and do it. Then come back to me, hit the pause button and watch this movie review. Now, I seen a lot of hate before this movie even hit the screen yet. The movie trailers, everybody was hating on Bill Skarsgård, the way he looked, the way the whole movie. See, first, the movie trailer kind of did look good. It didn't give us nothing that extra, It didn't give us extra. I don't know how many trailers they have, but I feel like it felt like the same old trailer, the first trailer. Him going up those damn stairs, catching those damn bullets. He wakes up, start murking people. That's what that felt like the whole trailer was, and everybody was hating on this movie. Now, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I seen the original movie starring Brandon Lee. Rest in peace, Brandon Lee. I seen the original movie back in the 90s. That movie was in 94, 95, I believe. I'm not sure. I think it was 94. When I was 16, 17 years old at the time when this movie came out, I saw this guy wearing black and white paint, wearing all black. He was kind of like a vigilante. He was basically like Sting, the wrestler Sting. So at the time when I saw that, I was saying to myself, this looks weird, but it's dark at the same time. So I'm sitting there watching the movie and I'm saying to myself, okay, as a vigilante, as a guy got killed, now he's a vigilante going after the people who killed him, but he cannot die. So I seen the movie and I thought that movie it's a classic, it's pretty cool. Then I don't know how many years later they made a part 2, and they made this other after Brandon Lee died, they had these other actors playing that role. It was so weird after that. But when I heard they was making another, basically remake The Crow, I thought to myself, I hope it's going to be like the old movie, give us something, because when the trailer we saw what happened. There's a bunch of bad guys killed him and his girlfriend. He comes back to life and start murking the people who did him wrong. Now that gave me a little, like, okay, this is 2024, so it's gonna be a little bit different in the 90s. So it's gonna be like, I felt like it's gonna be the same way as the old movie, but totally it wasn't. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys things that I like and things that I did not like at all about this movie. Now, I'm gonna say what I like about the movie. It's only one thing I like about the damn movie: the action scenes. It was pretty dark. It was like, goddamn, like, dude took the sword and put it in the guy's mouth and did this, and when you could see the mouth open like he was watching a movie from Beetlejuice. Then he stepped on the guy's head, back of his back, and his head snapped. It was so like, goddamn. That scene, basically the whole entire action scenes in that whole movie was like, I give it I'm gonna say a 10. I give that a 10. Now, anything else in this movie I did not like at all. First of all, have you ever seen that movie Assassin's Creed? They made that movie like a big ass hype. They made the trailer like hype. So, oh, I played a video game. it's gonna. I seen the trailer. I hope it's gonna be just like in the goddamn game. But then as soon as the movie started, it started off when he was a little kid. He witnessed his father as an assassin. And then all of a sudden it turned a whole nother movie. That's what this movie felt like to me. It felt like two different sections. It was like two movies. At first he started off, he was a kid walking around with a bag of groceries. You see a white horse, one of his horses, I guess, got injured. Then I guess it was like a little mini flashback to him. Then it jumped into a phone call with his girlfriend, and she get a phone call from her friend talking about she has a videotape of this bad guy Don, whatever his damn name is, like doing something illegal, basically something bad, something that could get you killed. Now, I felt like at the time I said, yo, okay, they rushing this movie. Like, I feeling like they rushing this movie. They're not letting us get into the movie. I would love to see a little bit backstory, more backstory, a little bit, keep us guessing like 5 or 10 minutes of the movie. At least do that. But they went quick as hell. Now, everything, I just felt like it was just, I just felt like Brandon Lee is looking down and spitting at this movie. That's how I feel. Because everything else was so boring. I felt so bored. I've never been so bored in my life. It was a waste of time. It was a waste of an hour and a half of your time. Listen, I feel bad for the people and I feel bad for myself for spending money to see this movie. It was so dry. I give it up for the people who do the CGI work. I give them that. First of all, it was kind of weird how she was trying to run away from the bad guys. Then all of a sudden she saw the opportunity and she just bumped into the cops and her purse dropped and all these drugs happened. So them saying, let's send her to a rehab center where you get to see the lovebirds come together. Now they break out of that place. Now they hide in a fancy place where they was drinking wine, spending people's money, whatever, and they was having sex. Basically, that's what they was doing the whole entire damn movie. Then all of a sudden they felt like, yeah, they're not gonna catch us anymore. I don't care. Let's live our life and whatever. These not bad guys, whatever. Then all of a sudden they come out of nowhere and start murking them. And I'm gonna tell you guys a moment when I knew this movie's gonna suck so bad. The moment when her friend got caught, right? And this guy, Don, whatever, came in and he was giving her a little speech before he was about to kill her. He said something about, I killed so many people, so many centuries. I looked at that shit, I looked at the screen like this. Centuries? What is this? Wonder Woman? Are you Hades? What is this? Like, and then all of a sudden he whispered in her ear and make her he hypnotized her ass and she started stabbing her neck. I'm sat there looking at this movie like, yo, where's this going? What is some supernatural shit is this? I'm sitting there looking at this movie like, yo, this is a whole nother level. Then I said to myself, you know what? Let's let it go. Let's don't worry about it. Just let it ride. It's just your money. You're putting your money on this. So let's let the movie, keep riding the movie out and just see if it get a little bit more better. No, it didn't. It ain't getting no more better. He was sitting there walking around this whole entire. It was like this whole entire movie. He was just trying to find these people and just killing them. It was so weird. It was like it was no story to it. It was just like we just watched a whole movie of him just killing people. Like at first when he came in after he died, he wakes up in some world with crows and some homeless looking dude sitting there explaining to him about how his girl's in hell and she's suffering for what she did in the past. By the way, Don was the one who hypnotized her and started killing all her friends and shit. So I guess that's the tape that he didn't want everybody to know that he's supernatural or some weird crap. So he goes in telling him that, listen, you want her soul back from hell. You want her to. At first, I thought that if he came back and started killing the people who did them wrong, her soul would be released to heaven. But actually, her soul just went back to her body. Like, I was so confused. Like, what the hell was going on? Like, what the hell? But when the first time he woke up to his body after he was sitting there walking around, oh, where are you? Then a cop came in trying to cover it, all this, the messed up, and then he started getting stabbed, getting shot. Then all of a sudden he started healing himself. Then he's walking on normal, thinking he's like, you know, I'm Wolverine, basically. I could heal myself. I could feel on normal and stuff. I'm thinking to myself, okay, I guess this is the Crow. This is what Brandon Lee was doing, right? He was walking around in the shadows and killing people, right? Now, I'm thinking like, yo, this man is gonna go around, where's the paint, where's the white and black paint, where's that little, you know, leather jacket, where's he gonna go over these guns are blazing? No, he's sitting there chilling, smoking a cigarette, he's chilling with his friend, he's talking about life, whatever. Then all of a sudden, some bunch of bad guys start busting in, and he kills his friend, and a guy had a shotgun and shot him in the stomach. He fell in the freaking tub and wakes up into the what do you call it, the in world. I'm gonna call it inner world, between worlds, whatever. And the guy sat there and he told him, if you do this job, you'll never see your girl again. Your soul will be here forever. And he sliced his hand and gave it to him, and I guess it was kind of like basically a contract telling, like, listen, you do this job, then your girl's soul is free, but you stay here for eternity. But then all of a sudden he started going, and all of a sudden crows going in his back, and then his eyes start turning black. Then all of a sudden he is the freaking Crow. Like, where was that the first time he got killed? Like, that moment then would have been awesome. I thought that would have been awesome at that moment. I think they took that footage and they switched it around. Like, I was so confused. Like, that moment when his eyes started turning black should have been the first one. Then when he got killed again, he comes back, and you know, like that. Like, why can't that be the first moment when he died? He came back, and the guy came into him and said, "Listen, you do this, your girl's soul will be free, whatever." And his eyes start turning black. Then he wakes up and start killing people. But then all of a sudden, now he feels immortal. Now he can't feel no pain. Now he's going around feeling himself like he knows that he can't die. Like, basically walk around shirtless with a freaking leather jacket on, with makeup all over his face, looking crazy, and people looking at him like, yo, you see this dude? What's going on? He look like he's on a murder spree. You know what I'm saying? He goes inside into the opera. And he started murking each and every one of the guards, right? Then all of a sudden he killed those two people who was part of him and his girlfriend's death. He took the heads and threw it to the crowd. Then yada, and then he goes and like, I'm sitting like, okay, when is this movie going to end so I could get my ass up? At some moments I wanted to get up and leave, but I felt like I don't know why, but I felt like I needed to stay. It was like this movie it had his hand on your shoulder, say, nah, motherfucker, you paid for this movie, you gonna sit in and watch the rest. I don't know why. I just felt like I just had to. But then the big bad, the big boss, the guy, I call him Hades from Wonder Woman. Remember that movie Wonder Woman, when Diana thought he was Hades, and he was sitting there talking about how he's human, and he got, look, I'm flesh and bones like you, I bleed, yada yada yada. And all of a sudden he stabs him and he tells him, listen, oh, you don't feel no pain. Then all of a sudden he whispered in his ear and trying to hypnotize him, like he did everybody. I don't know who this dude is. Then all of a sudden his eyes are turning black. Now I'm saying to myself, is this dude getting the powers like you and you getting nothing? Like, what's going on? You killed all these damn people just to get murked right here and there. Like, what's going on? But then all of a sudden he gets a little motivation. He started looking back in all his past, his back of his past life and stuff. And then all of a sudden that jump started him. he pushes him into the upside down. And then all of a sudden, he starts feeling himself, you know, and he's sitting there, and the guy's sitting there talking about why you doing all this for a whore and all this thing. Punches him, and then all of a sudden he sends him to hell. Then all of a sudden his girl rises up from the water, and he tells her, listen, you get to go back to live your life, but I get to stay here with these damn crows. And then all of a sudden she wakes up at this, it felt like at the same moment they died. Like, did you rewind time to make her soul go back? Like, what? Like, I was so confused. Like, why is this? I was like, I wanted to go up and just shake the people. Like, listen, give me my money back, bro. Give me my money back. But I don't know, man. That's how I feel, man. I just felt like I just need to show you how I feel, because I can't be the only one that feels the same. I felt like Brandon Lee, you sitting down, you know, in heaven somewhere, just laughing your ass off at this movie, and you thought to yourself, you know, I mean, some people might like it, you know, I get it. I can't hate on people who probably will like this movie, but I felt like this movie made me, it bored the hell out of me. You know, it was just crap. I'm sorry, it was just crap. And I had to rate, if I had to rate this movie 1 to 10, I'm giving it a solid, I'm gonna give it a solid 4, because I like it because there's music in it. It was music in it. The movie alone, I'm calling it a 4 because of the music. Now the 10, I give it a 10 for the actions. The storyline, everything else was pure stupidity. I felt like it was stupidity, and I just thought that, you know, it was a waste. It was a waste of time. And if you guys watching my movie review and said to yourself, you know, I wasn't about to watch this movie. Thank you for helping me not watching it. I'm telling you right now, do not. I just felt like it was horrible. I just need to share my thoughts about this movie, and I just saw it earlier today, and I just felt like, you know what, the camera's set up. Let me just show you my love. Let me just tell you guys my piece about this movie. So here it is, and I want to know from you guys in the comment section down below. Are you with me on this? Tell me, even though if you like the movie, tell me your favorite parts of the movie. Tell me if you liked the movie or didn't like it. Tell me, tell me. I don't care, all right? Everybody has their different opinions, and I want you guys to feel like you're safe to do so, all right? But me, I did not like the movie. It was so bad. I'd rather watch Dragon Ball Z Evolution again for the rest of my life than watch this movie. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. I'd rather watch that movie for my whole entire life. Every channel I turn into is the Dragon Ball Z Evolution movie. Every channel, Evolution movie. After that movie went off, another movie, the Evolution movie, come again. That's how bad this movie was to me. I'd rather watch that. All right. But anyway, I just want to thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. I want you guys to write in the comment section down below how you think about this video. Hit the thumbs up. Show your boy some love. Show me some love, all right, guys? Till next time. See you when I see you guys. Deuces.